Alright guys, welcome to the Revenge of the Sith Part 2 reaction video. Part 1 we just left off with Sidious knighting Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader. Anakin pledges himself to Sidious, and then Sidious tells him to go and wipe out all the Jedi in the Jedi Temple. So obviously we're going to pick up Order 66 and whatnot from there on till the end of the movie. So yeah, enjoy. Here's your 501st.
Okay, things are starting to connect, and now I understand certain missions and stuff in the game. Because I do recognize this part. I understand why we were... I get it
anybody
now.
who joined this just now, he played the Battlefront games, the originals, so that's all he knows about Star Wars.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Dude, okay, it's all connecting. I've seen this meme too, like Order 66, yeah. Oh, and now they showed this scene in the game too. So this is Order 66, so that's why. So like the clones betrayed the Jedi? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, okay. Oh, dude, yo, what? They're making me feel bad about playing the clones now, like gosh darn it. Oh, dude. Oh, that's Commander Bly, and that's Aayla Secura. Yo, what? No, dude. Wait, were the clones always bad guys then? Oh, Commander Neo! Dude, he's in this movie? Wait, what? Okay, so... Okay. He's a little too badass.
I mean, he's
like,
strong with the Force, so he
Yeah.
sensed something was wrong before it even happened.
Yo.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Wait, did he just kill the kids?
I mean, Sidious told him to kill everybody in the temple.
Okay. I don't know, Anakin, like that's... Like, it's one thing to kill, like, all those, like, you know, whatever they're called, the desert.
Yeah.
Because they killed your mom, but, like,
Yeah.
this is just...
I mean, that's the temple.
I mean, there's no redemption at this point. Like, I don't know what to say, dude, like... Alright, so this is,
Do you recognize his ship at all?
Wait, hold on, let me think. Can you... shoot, wait.
Just think.
I do recognize that ship. That was in the first movie, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I need help.
We are good friends here, Master Yoda. It appears that ambush has happened everywhere. We're sending you our coordinates.
Dude.
The Jedi have tried to overthrow the Republic.
I can't believe that.
Dude, how could you in good conscience live happily with a child after doing that?
What are you going to do?
Oh, this movie's so hard to watch, man. I don't know if you noticed earlier too, Sidious sent the Separatists to Mustafar. He told Grievous to send them to Mustafar.
Oh. That's not ominous at all.
It's all going down, dude.
Literally, it's just going downhill. Like. So wait, what is their plan?
They need to go to the Jedi Temple to turn off the beacon that's telling all the Jedi that it's safe
to come back.
'cause it's clearly a trap.
I mean, any Jedi that are safe that aren't with clones. I mean, I saw a lot of them. We saw a lot of them get killed just out in the battlefield.
Yeah, but anybody who wasn't with a clone or undercover or something, they don't know.
Yo, okay, that was Yoda. Yeah, I wasn't looking at like the person. I was like just seeing all these lasers flying, and I was like, wait, who is this person?
Yeah, it's Yoda.
Okay. I mean, listen, if I was like any of these senators, I'd be like, you know, Chancellor, you're looking a little evil. Like, I don't know what to say.
Killed not by clones. This Padawan. By a lightsaber he was.
Who could have done
Yo, oh my gosh, dude, that's very, yikes.
I know it's terrible, but it is kind of cool to see Anakin.
Yeah, be more like, you know.
Like, Darth Vader's a cool villain.
Yeah. So, were there any other Jedi? Like,
I mean, there's Jedi spread all over the galaxy because of the Clone Wars.
but did any survive other than like Obi-Wan and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, there's so many Jedi.
Okay.
There had to be people who slipped through the cracks.
Okay.
Or Palpatine is the Sith Lord we've been looking for. After the death of Count Dooku, Anakin became his new apprentice.
I don't believe you.
Anakin is the father, isn't he? I'm so sorry.
Dude.
It's pretty crazy how like strong-willed Obi-Wan is to be able to like, I mean, to be able to be even like apologize, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like there's so much happening right now. Like your good friend, someone that you raced for a long time, did some like really bad stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Now, some people complain that this movie moves along too fast. And they may be right, but I also, the counter would be, if you watch Padme, she's barely pregnant at the beginning of this movie. And now she's like, you know, even Obi-Wan can see, like, she's very pregnant.
Yeah.
So time is passing between scenes.
Okay. I watched enough anime to pick up on stuff. I think I know how this fight is gonna end. Like when I look at Obi-Wan in the older ones, he was fine. But now that I remember, Darth Vader was not fine.
To help you. Anakin, all I want is your love.
Love won't save you, Padme. Only my new powers can do that.
At what cost? You're a good person. Don't do this.
It's already too far gone, man.
I am becoming more powerful. And together, you and I can rule the galaxy. Make things the way we want them to be. Fire!
No!
You're with him! You brought him here to kill me!
No!
Let her go, Anakin!
You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind until now. Until now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Don't look to me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side as you do. Freedom, justice, and security to
Just
my
that
new
difference
empire.
right there.
Your
Obi-Wan's
empire,
the one checking on Padme, and Anakin's the one
Anakin,
that hurt
my
her.
allegiance is to the Republic. Absolutely.
This movie is so damn good, dude. I freaking forgot, man.
You will.
Yoda's not taken down that easily.
Listen, Mace Windu was going toe to toe with him. I'm pretty sure.
Who is? I'm not sure can nothing Why me?
Dude, Yoda's sick.
You will not stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than either of us.
Our faith in the dark side of the Force.
Dude, Yoda's so fucking awesome.
And they know everything about each other. They know how they fight. He trained him. Like, it's just... Yoda's so cool. You recognize any of this music?
Yeah. This is the one where was this when Darth Maul was
Yeah.
fighting, right?
And the track, that track, is called The Duel of Fates.
Okay. Go. Do you say he senses Lord Vader's in danger?
Yeah. It's such a cool fight. Shh.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it! You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
I question Obi-Wan's decision of leaving Anakin there.
Well, he told Yoda he couldn't kill him.
I think that's a bad decision on Obi-Wan's part, but on both sides of the spectrum, just, you know, tactically or whatever, just in case, you know, you want to make sure he's
You have to finish
gone. And morally and, like, according to the Force. Like, it's like running away from something, a responsibility.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it does. He ultimately is the chosen one, and without him, he wouldn't have brought balance to the Force. So all, you know, it all comes full circle. It all is complete because of every choice, because Obi-Wan left him alive, because...
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like, Luke wouldn't have won without Vader.
That's true.
And so
But
it's
do you
because of
think-
Vader that the Force is brought to balance, like the prophecy says.
Yeah.
And I like that Obi-Wan like acknowledges that he did fail Anakin. Because if he had taught him better, like obviously it's Anakin's fault, but
it's one of those
there were
things
other
where
factors.
it's like, I feel like, yeah, in a way it's Obi-Wan's fault, but like there's only so much you can do, I feel. You know?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where he's blaming himself because he feels responsible, but I don't think he's as responsible as he thinks.
Yeah.
You know? They're like both dying, but it's like it's almost as if she's like connected to like Anakin in some sort of.
I mean, I think it's even the poetic irony of he's being reborn as she's dying.
Yeah. That's crazy that she's saying that. Because Luke said that too. So, is it like, do we know what killed Padme? Is it ever explained, or?
I mean, the idea is that she lost the will to live, right? They kind of set that up.
But he didn't necessarily kill her.
No, but that's part of the Emperor's, playing into it.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was the case.
I will take the child and watch over.
So that's how she becomes Princess Leia, and
that's how she becomes Leia Organa.
Oh, okay.
And he would have been alive in the original series if Alderaan wasn't blown up. The assumption is that he's helping the rebellion, and he's blown up on Alderaan.
With the Death Star or whatever, shooting it.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally forgot that.
No, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Yeah. But that's the ship. That's everything.
Oh, crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Is this on Naboo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah. It's all coming full circle.
Yep. And we're back here.
So that's it.
That was depressing.
Yeah, I know.
That was a lot more.
It's like the fourth time I've watched it, and it's still depressing. It's good though. It's like that good depressing where you can't help but acknowledge how awesome it is, even though it's sad as heck.
Like the beginning portion of the movie, of course, there was a lot of it was, I like seeing Anakin more mature, with kind of has that cool brotherly relationship with Obi-Wan. I like that their kind of duo thing. I wish I could see more of that. I know in the Clone Wars they go more.
Which is why they made the Clone Wars after this. Yeah.
Of course, I like the General Grievous whole deal. You know, this is the first time we've seen him like do anything. So
Yeah.
he was really cool. All those battles were awesome. And like, honestly, when I knew that like
Of course.
the Chancellor was freaking.
I mean, dude, I know, like I said, I'm not even sure how much Lucas hit it, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell you in case.
Yeah.
I don't think Lucas hit it very much.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Once you start to like look for those clues and it's very obvious. But yeah, I mean, I can see like how he is whatever looked down upon, and the with the Jedi Council and stuff like that, and how Sidious like plays into that and is like, yeah, I'll be that person that believes in you and things like that.
I mean, the idea, that I've heard explained, that, like I was telling you, Dave Filoni, you know how Dave Filoni runs the Clone Wars and he has this super cool explanation. The thing he explained, I think it's super cool, is essentially that, you can wonder if this fate would have been different if Qui-Gon had been his master as opposed to Obi-Wan. Which is why the track that they play throughout the whole trilogy from the original is the Duel of Fates, from that fight. Because that fight decided where Anakin was going to go. Because, Qui-Gon was better than Obi-Wan.
That is a cool way to think about it, but just I'm not one to like say, if this happened, this could have happened.
It's interesting, though. And you see a lot of parallels between him and Qui-Gon. They both are on the council.
Yeah.
He's not, Qui-Gon recognizes the corruption in the Jedi Order, which Anakin did recognize, and it does exist.
Yeah, to an extent, but I feel like Anakin, like Obi-Wan was talking about, he was taking it to an absolute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's got to be this balance, Of course, it's not like completely good, completely whatever. Well, I don't know, Sidious is pretty good, but
he's pretty straight up bad.
Yeah, but like the Jedi Council, like you can't be like, we gotta get rid of these people or they're completely against me. You have to look at more like, okay, objectively, I can understand where they're coming from, and there's some bad things and there's some good things. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Anakin was like, he was getting a little too emotional and personal. Yeah. And he was like, I should be doing this, or I have the rights to this, or something, things like that. And it's like, okay, well, they might make mistakes, but you have to understand that life isn't fair sometimes, And then,
but I like that it exists. I think that adds nuance to the whole thing, where it's like, yes, he is wrong, but you can kind of understand it,
it's realistic,
and it makes it more tragic because you're like, what if, and it's so close, and it,
and honestly, like it's like those things, like if this happened, it would have been completely different,
Yeah.
The choices that Anakin made created those opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if he just let Mace Windu, and he didn't interfere at all, things could have been completely different.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Which is why it's just like you're on the edge of your seat. So, I mean, this is 6.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the sequels, but, for now, do you get it?
Yeah, so I get it.
Do you get why people love Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm glad that, like, this is a... I know you said, like, some people don't like the prequels or whatever and things like that. Just, okay.
It's come around. I think people understand it a lot.
Yeah. This, like, I don't want to, like, say, like, whatever, prequels better than sequels better than prequels, whatever. I really like this movie. Yeah. I think to me, it is my favorite out of all of them.
Out of all of them?
Yes. I really liked it.
All right.
One of the things was that I do have some criticism, though.
No, of course.
Just because I like it so much. The last fight on Mustafar, I was really feeling that fight with Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
And not to downplay Yoda's badassery.
Yeah.
And Sidious's, whatever, evilness and villainy. I would have liked it if they didn't interrupt
just focused
Anakin
on the emotion.
and Kenobi.
Yeah.
I was very, like invested in that fight because I was like, dude, it's brother versus brother. And, like, we've been with him a decent amount, of time. Yeah. And I really was feeling like, dude, like, it was getting emotional. It was really epic. And then when they cut it to like Yoda and Sidious, I was like, ugh, it kind of interrupted.
I think that's valid. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I
That's
think
just like, you
definitely
know,
valid.
I rarely would criticize, but because I like the movie so much, I think I can criticize it just a little
No, of
bit, just to
course.
like, you know, equal it out, I guess. So yeah, I think that was just my main thing. I really wish it would have been just more of, you know, if they wanted to add the Yoda fight maybe later or something,
Yeah.
I would have liked it more like just seeing Anakin and Kenobi go at it.
I mean, on a total surface level, I think the fighting in this
yeah.
movie especially is just like
It was really
incredible.
cool. It
Okay,
was really
it's so cool.
Yeah, I really loved it. Yeah, and just now knowing like after playing Star Wars, because like I was like young, you know, I was really little. I played PS2
Yeah, you
and stuff,
played
and I was just
Star
like,
Wars
I'm
Battlefront.
shooting things. I don't give a damn. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, cool stuff, you know. And I was looking stuff about the clones and things like that. I wasn't thinking like, oh, we're fighting the Jedi.
Why are the
now.
clones killing the Jedi in this
I was
mission?
just like, oh, we're just going at it, you know? I wasn't thinking of like good side, bad side. But I was a little bit confused. I was like, wait, why are you know, we were just fighting with these guys. I was playing a Jedi earlier. Why am I where the clones
and you're
stuff?
like, whatever.
I was like, oh, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then they cut in some movie scenes into that.
They
thing.
did?
I
Okay.
remember seeing when the lizard was taking him up and he was shooting him. And I was like, who's this Darth Sidious dude? You know, who's this dude in the
Yeah.
hologram and things like that? Anyways, and then we did that mission in what's that place with all the Jedi? The Jedi Temple. Was that
the
Coruscant?
Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Yeah. So we do a mission there, and we're killing all these people, and they show, you know, Anakin. Of course, I didn't really recognize, you know, I
Yeah,
wasn't
which
thinking
is so
that Anakin
cool.
was
I'm
a-
so glad.
Now that I know we're slaughtering the freaking Jedi, and Anakin was killing the kids, that makes me feel terrible. You know,
know.
like my goodness. Like, were the clones like evil this whole time? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, there are some questions, plot holes, whatever you want to call it. People have different opinions. There are some questions that are answered that I really like the way they answer them.
yeah.
In the Clone Wars show.
Yeah, because I
which
do
we'll
have
probably
questions.
watch later. But I mean, what do you think now that you've seen the 6, the Lucas 6, the original 6? Not to talk about. I'm not going to talk. We're going to talk about the sequels in a minute. What do you think? What's your overall? You've seen them. I think we watched them in the right order. I hope you agree.
Yeah, I do agree. It makes this movie.
Because this is a tragedy.
Yeah.
This movie is a tragedy.
I don't
It is.
know if, because this is another if. You know, it's one of those things. Like, if we would have watched this first and then the next 3 later, I don't know if it would have made those movies more emotional just knowing the past. I'm not sure.
But
I don't know.
I think it's better that these movies
I do think, because I mean, that's the way they
Because the whole
did it.
time you're waiting, you're just waiting
yeah.
for this inevitable to happen.
And it's cool to see like Obi-Wan old, and then now we're seeing him in the new. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but definitely after watching and knowing what was going to happen to like Anakin and stuff, it makes these movies a lot more like dreadful and like emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, we're so happy now, and we're about to go down.
And you know
the bad
shit's gonna
path.
hit the
I didn't
fan.
know it was gonna go this bad. Like him killing the kids. Like now, I feel really like, because I was like, Darth Vader's cool and all, but now when you really get into it, it's like, dude, you killed some innocent people and some children.
He slaughtered people.
It's like the desert people were one thing. This is a whole different thing. This is really evil. It is true evil because it's completely selfish. You're not like, oh, it's for the future of the galaxy or anything like that. It's literally just like,
As
my
100%
girl
for himself.
Yeah, my girl's gonna die. Evil man has power.
I don't want her to die. Not like
It's like-
her. He's not worried about her.
It's like, it's completely selfish. And so,
Yeah.
of course, you know, yeah, okay, he killed the Darth Sidious in the end. But like, to me, you know, whether or not people like Darth Vader, I think this movie really cements that Darth Vader truly is a villain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I can't like him. Like, I can like him
Like,
as
he's
like,
still cool.
Yeah, no, I can like him like he's cool and he's badass, but like as
he's a bad guy.
He will always be a bad guy, you know, to me.
Yeah, I get that.
I cannot look at him as even though of course he
redeems himself, but he's still a villain.
Yeah, like really, it just hurts me in a way, like because like I see Anakin later in the like where he's like a spirit, you know.
Yeah.
Shoot, dude, I'm very conflicted on that.
The best part is there's all these memes about him getting to Force Heaven, and then all the kids being like, "Yo, what the hell?"
True. Like, it'd be so awkward. Sorry, guys. I kind of effed up. Yo, yeah.
No, but we are kind of at a crossroads here, so I don't know what you want us to do. We watched the original 6, There's the sequel trilogy. There's the Clone Wars. There's the Mandalorian. There's like Rogue One and Solo and a few things. I don't really know what to watch. I think we're gonna watch Rogue One next, but beyond that, I don't know. Do you guys want us to watch the sequel trilogy, or do you want us to go and start with the Clone Wars and then maybe watch the sequel trilogy after that? I really don't know. I have no idea what exactly is the best course of action. I mean, I'm down to kind of go through all of it.
I'm down for whatever. I know, like we saw a comment that was kind of like, well, people don't really care for the
Not a lot of people like the sequels. That's why it's controversial. That's why I'm asking you guys. I really don't know. Do you want us to watch the sequels next, or do you want us to go and start with the Clone Wars and go through that? So that's kind of up to you guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Pretty long journey.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going. Different movies, even when we're done with Star Wars, do all that stuff. But before we go, we are thinking of starting a Patreon, having some early access content that would work really well with Clone Wars, different stuff like that. Maybe like full watches. You get to vote on what we get to watch. You get to watch the full episode or the full movie reaction, different stuff like that, just to kind of support the show, expenses, computers, tech. If that's something you guys are interested in, let us know. We kind of want to gauge what you guys think. Thank you to everybody who's been watching so far. The love has been amazing on all these videos. This is so cool. We're going to keep them coming. So we will see you guys in the next video. Like I said, let us know. Sequels, Clone Wars, what do you think? Show the video some love, and we will see you guys in the next one.